Rolling with the radicals. Paris, France. Here we are, another day in Paris, strolling down the Rue de l'Op towards the Bastille.
Paris has a really small street and even smaller sidewalks.
Yep, and so we arrive at the Bastille, or the monument to the Bastille. Some of you probably know this history, but it was a fortress turned prison. The storming of the Bastille gave birth to the first French Republic in 1789. It was actually there for 400 years. It was designed in 1730. A lot of history there. We continue down the street towards a fromagerie, which is like a cheese shop where Wendy tried a lot of cheeses. How was the cheeses, Wendy?
Well, I didn't really like it.
She tried some Comté cheese and some stronger Swiss cheese, and she felt a little bit blah about them.
It was too strong.
It was just too strong. So then we continued on our journey, and we found a
chocolate shop.
A chocolate shop where they also gave Wendy some samples. How was that?
So chocolatey.
We love seeing the street arts in the middle of the streets. This is a Vietnamese bookshop where we actually spent an hour. Wendy was reading. I found this book called Project Destiny.
She felt like she was at home.
It was actually a pretty good book. I almost read the whole thing. It was about a journey, and we're on a journey, so I thought it was really relevant. But before long, we continued our journey to the Sorbonne. I really wanted to take Wendy to see the Sorbonne because this might be one of the places she wants to study when she gets older. So we've seen the Sorbonne, we've seen the Pantheon. The Pantheon was really interesting. It was in really, really good shape. It was built there in 1764. It reminded us of the Pantheon in Rome. But the Pantheon in Rome was from 27 BC, and it was, that Pantheon wasn't as in good condition. But this one was really, really beautiful. So we took a look around. We spent probably about 2 hours inside.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Wendy really loved it. There was a exhibition there about the Paralympics coming to town in a few months. Here's a model of the interior. And then we went down to the basement where they held the crypt. The crypt is where they hold all of the tombs from really famous people and philosophers and important people. Like this one, which we were surprised to see, a little memorial to Toussaint Louverture. We actually are really inspired by people like Toussaint and people like Aimé Césaire. I was surprised to see that in there. Wendy took a liking to reading the material. Then we headed out. We were going to continue on our journey. Of course, some more cartwheels. This is the bibliothèque, or the library, and then
I wait and get a hike.
Wendy couldn't pass up the carousel, of course, some Parisian entertainment for the kids.
It was too amazing.
She really, really loved it, did not want to get off, but we had to get off so we can get on the metro, where we've seen the very first generation of entrances to the Paris metro, designed by Hector Gaumont in 1910 in the style of Art Nouveau. And then Wendy put on a little show in front of this advertisement for the 2024 Olympics. There was some beautiful music there, right?
Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so good. I really want to dance with it. Da, 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 da.
This was a down moment for us because Wendy got really attracted to an installation that had popcorn and orishas around, and she ended up eating the popcorn, and I couldn't understand how she could eat popcorn off the ground, but Oya is Oya, and sometimes Oya be getting Oya. So that was a little moment, but we got back to it, and before long, we were on our way to...
I don't know.
Huh?
La, 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 la.
it today.
Yes, you heard it right. Le Louvre. Yes, this was Wendy's first time at Le Louvre.
Pictures of it, but
This was us
you've never
walking
seen it in real life.
into the courtyard at the Le Louvre. And as you all may know, it was a
Now watch
fortress as
this.
well. So, this grand entrance
was amazing. I really liked it because it was so incredible. It's so fancy. I liked it, the pictures, the wedding, everything. No. And when I was going out, I said, "Am I free?" She said, "Yeah, you free." And then I was just looking, wow. And then
It's crazy, right?
So Wendy just really, really took in the massiveness of the space.
All right, you could be free for a little while.
Had a moment to just run around and be free. And then
Stay
we
there.
seen
I'm going to try to get your face.
Mommy, what do you think that's what reminds me of?
that pyramid
In the middle.
right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
I can only imagine. What does it remind you of?
Yeah, that's it.
Because remember the pyramids in Egypt?
That's right, the pyramids in Egypt we seen just last summer. Yes, so the pyramid at the La Louvre reminds you of the pyramids in Egypt, which was very interesting.
And it was very sandy. So much sand got in my eye. Wow, ouch.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then just a little bit more cartwheels and dancing around before we decided to enter. Wendy says, "Let's go," and we headed inside.
It was so big, and I really liked it, the paintings.
There was a lot of paintings. It was very, very crowded. This was during the week, and it was kind of late in the day, but it was really crowded. We stood in this massive crowd trying to see
Mona Lisa, the biggest painting ever!
I don't know about the biggest, but it's definitely the most famous.
Good, baby.
The smallest.
It is pretty small. But there's Wendy's first time seeing Mona Lisa. We could only stay there for a few seconds until they said, "All right, everybody got to go."
You love it?
Now we're closing up.
It's so cool.
But we did get a few moments with Mona Lisa, and it was really impressive to see. And also just all of the people who came to see the Mona Lisa too.
Wow.
What does she look like? She's doing. What do you think?
Taking a picture.
And what's this painting called?
What? I think she's posing.
Posing.
So somebody could paint.
Okay. What'd you think?
It was amazing.
It's amazing.
Wendy's initial reactions.
All right. And what's it called?
It took a moment.
Two names starts with the M.
Manny.
Mona.
Mona
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Say Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
And then we continued throughout the Louvre. A couple more cartwheels just to get us going.
And I was so scared because I thought I was fall on the wall.
We've seen some really interesting paintings in the Italian and French galleries, especially this one, Manet's Olympia,
She was naked.
the Greek and Roman sculptures,
the pyramid. One was upside down, one was upside down, and I was between.
Yes. And that, amongst a lot of other things that happened, but
We're going to get ice cream.
you think that was the end of the night, but it wasn't. At night.
At 11.
In Paris, France. This is what your girl is doing. At 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, we was out really, really, really late this night. She was also, actually, it's not like, but surprisingly, it was really lit, you know, when we got to the street side and seeing the shops were all still open. And, what you got, Win? Gelato. All right, let me see. Come up here. Let me see it. All right, come on.
Here's nightlife.
It's nightlife in Paris. Okay, hold on to me. So you think that was the end of the night? Hold on to me. Wendy had an idea to go see the
Eiffel Tower.
Don't touch everything. Okay. So this was almost the end of the week. We are closing on 1 week here. So please like and subscribe to our YouTube page. We're also taking donations to our GoFundMe and support the content. Good night. Au revoir.
Bye.